I'm just sitting here, my MVP family, and I just want to remind us that mental health issues are still real. A lot of us, especially in the black communities, we are taught to be embarrassed when things are not so great and our bodies are reacting to it. So I want us to remember that there are things in our lives that people they go in and get training and understand how to handle it. If you have a strong family support who can who is always there for you, it kind of makes a bigger difference. But at no point should you sit back and going through panic attacks, which can be something harsh I heard, because the heart is involved and so many other things that can become frightening. So if things are going right, guys, get up, talk to somebody who can guide you, don't suffer alone. Men, especially black men. One of the things, what I find out, it's that when it comes to men, people like they feel like if you're talking to a male person, the right away they think that oh you're sleeping with the person. But let us remember this that everybody needs support. And there's no harm in saying good morning to somebody. Hey, you okay? Sometimes as you say those words, it gives them the opportunity to open up and to talk about something that's bothering them. Doesn't mean that you and them have to sleep together, It's just that we need to move away from these things and learn to understand that if you're already in a relationship, people should be trusting one another. That means it's okay whether it's a man to say, hey, how you doing? Is everything okay? And you can have good conversations without sexual complications. People have to learn to be respectful and learn that we have to be friends to other people. We shouldn't just stick up our heads. Sometimes people are crying out just to hear somebody say, good morning, how is your day going? And there's nothing connected to it. Because listen, when people, feel appreciated, a lot of people, when they feel like nobody cares, that's when the drug problems come on. That's when they start locking away themselves. That's when the suffering starts happening. Some of them sit there and they feel so abandoned, so alone, that's how they sit and devise up things to do to other people. But if people aren't having conversations, never tell people your personal business if you don't want to. But if something's going on with you, you can open up and somebody say, hey, how are you? So, boy, today's a tough day, I got up this morning and boy, I don't know what happened. But so it sounds to be the case. And maybe that person is a religious person, because man, you know what happened, make a church and we have that connection. When we feel the way that we just sing a few songs or we just pray and just call a family member. You tell them what you do to cope. So we don't have to sit and think that everything becomes, oh, you're done with them or somebody because they're nice to you. You're done with them. Stop that. Stop that. Just reach out to people with an open, good-hearted way, with nothing attached to it. You're not looking. They're not looking at anything, but you just reach out. Just reach out. I will say this again. Remember, I told you the story of the people who collect data on people who commit suicides. And one guy said this one letter really got to him, because he said when they went, a lot of people they do harm to themselves because They're overwhelmed. Um, they lost their job. They lost their home. They went through a divorce. They lost their family. And they go through these things. But this one person, this one guy, whatever his problem was, the day he got up, he wrote the letter and he left it. He says, I am going to jump off the bridge. But if on my way to that bridge, even one person say good morning to me, it will change my mind. And so we don't have to tell you the rest, right? Because the letter was found. That means as he walked, everybody was so busy hustling to go get the next dollar bill, hustling to go get the next cup of coffee, hustling to go get the next new dress or the next latest pair of shoes, hustling, everybody hustling to go get the material things that they forget the human things, the humane things. Humane thing is just say good morning. Hey, good morning. It's a beautiful day. Sometimes people say to you, what's so beautiful about it? Gives you a chance to tell them. What's beautiful? God woke me up this morning. What's beautiful? I'm here talking to you. It means that my hearing works, my mouth works, my voice works, my feet works, my eyes work. I can see you, I can hear you, I can touch you, right? So those are the little things, guys. Doesn't cost a lot. But please remember that mental health it's going crazy nowadays. Just the day before yesterday, there was a student they caught. There was a gun found in a school. It's a charter school next door to the school I used to teach in. These kids are going through a lot of stuff. And I guess because when you look at it, a lot of parents, listen, they leave in the mornings and leave the kids sleeping in bed. They come home late in the evenings, the kids are on their tablets or whatever playing the games they're quiet. Parents are happy. Because they come home tired and stressed out. I don't want to deal with them today. I don't want to say a word to them today. And so because of that, nobody knows what the kids are going through. And so you're not telling them have a good day. How was your day today? Mommy, this guy was saying smack about me and I don't like it, mommy. I feel like I'm going to do so. Oh, son, no. That's not how you handle business. You're having those conversations. You can't know how to intervene. But when a kid get to the point where probably they're bullying him, probably they're going to go take that weapon to school. We have another young man from Jamaica, lived in Pennsylvania. Only 16 years old, people. 16 years old. And he's down there, probably, a lot of parents, they move to these upscale neighborhoods and because they want a better place school for their children. And God Almighty, it's sometimes it's the worst thing they can do. Because they're going in the white neighborhoods, it's don't think that parents might be okay, but kids are seeing so much on TV and social media today. And he planned to go. Joey wanted to join the football team. And the little white boys drove into where he lived. One of them went up to the door. You see them on the camera. The car parked out there, and he went up to the door, knocked the door, and encouraged the boy to come out. And when he came out and walked down the road to where the car was, they got out there and chased him down to meet him. And as he ran away from them, one of them said, "Go back to Africa." You hear it clearly on the video. Go back to Africa. So it's not everybody wants people of color in their space. Sometimes we just don't think. We just, oh my God, I can't stand them. I can't live around these people. But It's a catch-22. We have children, we have to go out there, we have to have conversations, we have to be present. When the young man's father came home, what happened is that they ran him down to get him to do whatever they planned to do with him. And the boy ran away, and his phone had fell and fallen, and when he came back after they left, they put the phone on a chair on his porch, and he picked up the phone and he was calling his dad, tell his dad that he couldn't breathe. And as you see the video, it's not my video, but as you see the video, he got on the veranda, on the porch, and he held on to the chair, picked up his phone, and you saw that he was struggling with the breathing. When his father came home, he was laying down on the kitchen floor, dead as a bit. So they might not have gotten the chance to beat him, but the way they were running him down, and he tried to get away, his whole body, his lungs probably couldn't manage it. Go back to Africa. Boys from Jamaica. So his parents, black or white, pink or blue, yellow, green, whatever, we have to be involved. We have to know what our kids are doing. Sometimes you have to hear what they're saying on their phones. You want to hear the conversations they're having and to whom they're having the conversations with. It's a tough place to raise children. It's a tough place to live on the whole. But you just have to find a way to survive. So as you go forth, guys, you know, a lot of kids that come to these countries and we take them from there. We're there, from their environments, and we bring them, and then we just don't follow through with anything. We don't have conversations. We don't stop to think. We just feel like we bring them and that's it. It's okay. When they come home, when they say, Mommy, this guy was telling me this or that today, get into the schools and have conversations. Let people know that kids are out there, because kids are mean. But when your kids tell you things, if you just brush it off because you're too busy trying to make the almighty dollar, then sometimes our kids end up getting the wrong end of the stick. So be involved, guys. You bring your kids from these African American countries, these countries, and you bring them into these places, and you just take it for granted that people want you around. You have to have conversations. You have to open your ears and listen. You have two of them. Listen a lot. You have two eyes. Observe a lot. When needs be, then you go in and you talk. Some of we talk too much about nothing. We run the mouth about nothing. Oh, they had a sale today. Oh my God, I just got my Louis Vuitton, and it was on sale. It was for $250, and I got it for $19. That's all we open our mouth and worry about. Oh, girl, I got this my nice lace wig. I'm waiting to wear it this weekend. But while our kids are there crying out and nobody to hear them. So let us stop with the material things. They'll always be there. But our kids, what they go through, if it becomes overwhelming, we're going to lose more. So let us, guys, I'm just here chilling. I didn't sleep well last night. And I'm out here just chilling right here at the window, just chilling at my desk. And I just thought about, I said, so many men, some of them lash out and they beat up their partners and they kill them, and because guess what? When they're going through stuff, nobody knows. When they try to speak, we think that they shouldn't speak. Sometimes they're trying to explain something, and we have our own ulterior motives, and so we don't want to hear it. Or they're lying. We're not stopping to think. Because somebody speaks to somebody, it doesn't mean they're sleeping with them. if you have a certain mindset, I tell you, I'm not bragging and I'm not, as I said, there's no perfection. I've never picked up my husband's phone to see who called him. Ever, ever, ever. I don't know if he picks up mine. I don't know. I'm not watching. I don't care. Because as I say, I do the best I can to support, to encourage, to be there. And therefore, I'm not going around looking for problems. I'm not going around looking for anything to make my heart ache. I just said, if you bring it in my face, you're going to lose. And I'm done. I'm not going out there thinking, oh, you're looking at this one, you're looking at that. You can't stop people from looking. It's a natural thing. So I'm not going to say, oh, well, I've gained the weight and now you're looking. I don't care if I am not enough for you now. And you want to throw away all the things I've done. That's your problem. I'm not going to argue and fight with you. Because I'm gonna be stressed. And I might do something I'm gonna regret. So let's not look for things. Let us learn to appreciate the things that are done for us and leave the rest alone. Right now the garbage disposal broke we had it for so many years. We bought it with the house actually. And all of a sudden it's not. When you turn it on, it doesn't come on. I ordered one. I bought a new one the day before yesterday. It came Thursday. And he's in there. He just put it in. I just heard it. I just heard the sound. So that's great. So you give thanks for those things. And keep going. Don't look for problems. Don't look for problems. If you are somebody digging and searching, you're going to be unhappy every day. Because every day you're going to see something. You're going to see something that is not even worth having a heartache over. But because you dig in and you see, then people start hiding. And when they start hiding and you find it, it's going to hurt you badly. So remember, trust, leave it alone, and enjoy your life to the fullest. Be good to yourselves.